This is the Energy Skate Park simulation. The purpose of this activity is to observe the transformation of mechanical energy. In the references, there will be this video, and I did provide the link to the simulation, which can be seen on the screen to the right. I also posted a couple videos that will help you calculate the mechanical energy and explain what mechanical energy is. So let's just set this simulation up. In the instructions, it says click on the intro, and then let me move. There we go. All right, then what I want is I want to click all of these. I want the bar graph, I want the grid, and I want the speed. So what we're going to do is we are going to be placing the skater down this ramp, and she's going to go up and down this ramp. Now, there's going to be a pie chart above her head that shows her mechanical energy, her kinetic energy, and gravitational potential energy at those points. Now, it takes the measurement at that red dot just below her skateboard. So you can see that I'm just about to release her at the 6-meter mark, and I'm going to let her go down. She's going to go back up. It's coming back down. All right. So for this, what we're going to do is, if you look at the picture on the assignment, there are several different spots, and they're labeled with letters A through F. What you're going to do is you want to find the amount of kinetic energy and potential energy at each of those points. So in order to do that, what I need to do, I'm going to do point D, right? Just because that seems to be the trickiest one. Now, it does seem pretty hard because she's going pretty fast. Now, there is this button down at the bottom of the simulation that's slow motion. And we want that red dot to be on the spot that it's asking for on this picture over here. Now, I could try to get it here, or what I'm going to do is I could just pause it at a certain point where it's close. So you can see here that red dot is pretty close to point D, and you can see point D is about 2 meters above the ground. Now, what I can do is, if I'm pretty close, I just hit this little fast forward button. Fast forward, fast forward, fast forward. Okay, that's about right. It might be a little bit above it, but that's fine. It doesn't have to be perfect. So what I do is I go over to point D, and that is what my pie chart looks like. I want to recreate that over here. Now, in order to do that, I need to figure out, okay, well, my kinetic energy. So I click down, and there's going to be a drop-down menu. My kinetic energy seems to take up about 2/3 of the total amount of energy, which is about 67%. So you can see here this pie chart automatically updates on the picture, which would mean, and I look at the gravitational potential energy, that blue, that takes up about 1/3, or about 33%. So you can see that, yeah, it's a little skewed, but it looks like the one above her head. So that's what you're going to do for all of those points, and then you'll be able to answer the questions based on these pie charts that were generated. So once again, this is the Energy Skate Park.